Pastor Paul Enenche killed Minister Osinachi. The church failed Minister Osinachi. Her family failed Minister Osinachi. Did I hear you guys well? Let's stop all this blaming party. Let's stop all this blaming party. Hello beautiful people, welcome to my channel. It's Sherry Bell Jean, keeping it real and giving it to you just as it is. We cannot come and lay the blame on Pastor Paul Enenche because our late minister, Sister Osinachi, was ministering under his ministry. There are many times we all know, for those of you that might be landing on this video for the first time, Minister Osinachi died of domestic violence due to the punch in the chest of the husband, but the husband coded it as throat cancer. But that has been turned down by the doctors and even from the mouth of her own children. And I find it very difficult and hard to believe that the whole nation, people abroad, home and abroad, are trying to apportion the blame of her death to her pastor, Paul Enenche. People are saying Paul Enenche could have rescued her from this marriage. We all know when it comes to love, nobody can be controlled. Pastor Paul Enenche might have told Sister Osinachi, please my sister, if you are in domestic violence, leave. But Pastor Paul will not go down to get her out of her house or to pull her out of her house. She is the one that was feeling the pain. She is the one that was being battered, was being beaten. She confided in many people. Even you look at some of the write-ups, she was even going to record her music and all of that secretly. There were many people that were aware of it. But it is said that she warned them and begged them not to release any of her dealings outside. Even her own children are there testifying that her husband used to beat her in front of them and used to even tell them that beating a woman, it's good. Pull her out of the car. It was not as if Minister, may her soul rest in peace, Minister Osinachi was a baby that could not take decisions for herself. Why would you get married to a man that will hold you bound for 8 years? Nigerian culture, when you're married, when you have a baby, your mother will come in for omugwo. The red flags were everywhere. Nobody could have helped her, but she could have helped herself. She could have helped herself. You get married, you have a baby, your mother does not come for the omugwo. Yes, you're still there. He beats you, he uses all your money. Even the cars that people bless you with, you are not even able to ride the car by yourself. He throws you out of the car in the middle of the night. You are being robbed. And he hits you, you go off, he takes you to 3 different hospitals and doesn't even bother to call your family. And you people are here apportioning blames on Pastor Paul Enenche. I'm not his follower, but I do know there is nobody, and I will say it with my full chest, there is nobody that can be blamed, and most about the church. I just see this as an attack of the church. The church is there to minister to you. The church is there to tell you, to teach you the word of God, to teach you how to live a righteous life. The church is there to even teach you how to live in a holy home. Am I even putting it right? To live a righteous life. The church is not there to go and pull you out of your marriage. If the pastor even comes to tell you, Sister Osinachi, come out of your marriage, and you don't come, the pastor is not in the place of the pastor to go down to your house and pull you out of your house. No. We should stop apportioning blames or start pinning the blames on Pastor Paul Enenche and his family. People were saying that, oh, he has not come out to give talk concerning the death of Osinachi. He has not said this, he has not said that, he has not written a post, he has not done that. People react to different situations differently. He might as well be just very shocked to even come out and utter a word. Few hours ago, he has come now to address the dead. And if you look at his messages, he has always preached against violence in marriages. Now, you people were asking for him to come out and address the situation. He has come out and addressed the situation, and people are saying that why is he late? Is late not better than never? Please, let's not just look for a way to try to bring down the church. Yes, there are a lot of pastors in quotes nowadays. But the pastor is just there to try to shepherd the sheep. The pastor will not go down to your houses. I repeat, the pastor will not go down to your houses to pull you out from your domestic violence. We need to start taking responsibilities for our actions. We need to start taking responsibilities for our actions. If you decide to stay in a marriage just because of your children, and those children are being trained in front of your own very eyes that beating a woman, being violent on a woman is good, and you still stay there, and you get out from there, and you go and minister, you bless the people of God, you lead them to that place of holies. So you meet them to that place of worship, you lead them to that place of worship, and you yourself, you don't reach that place of worship because you have a burden in your heart and you expect that somebody will come down to pull you out. No. Except that this man was using voodoo. That is the only thing that I would stand on, except the husband, the so-called husband, used voodoo on her. Because if the husband did not use voodoo on her, taking you against your family, your mother, your children against you, pushing you out of the car, do not even allow you to walk the work of God that you are called for. He's even proud to say you're more talented than everybody in your church. But yet he knows that you are this talented, but he doesn't want you to use that gift. And yet you still stay in the marriage. Please, let's leave Pastor Paul Enenche in peace, and may his soul rest in. This video was just an update. If you haven't watched, you complain about Pastor Enenche coming out or have members coming out to address the situation. They have addressed the situation. The whole world has addressed the situation. The husband has been reprimanded. He's under police custody. And yes, my claim here, why I made this video even, is that may Osinachi rest in the bosom of the Most High God and rest in peace. But leave the church out of this. Nobody can force you out of a violent marriage if you don't want to take yourself out of it. May your soul rest in peace, woman of God. And now let's move forward to Funke Akindele. Yes, my people, it is said that their marriage is battling some storms. And they said just some few hours or some few minutes ago, Funke said, told the husband to leave the house on claims that the husband is misusing their funds. The husband is misusing their funds. And when I know where Funke Akindele come from now, he come from a place where he knows how making money is difficult, and maybe seeing how the husband is just spreading the money everywhere, they come pay now for body. Now, a way she come say because of so much expenditure, extravagant spending, which seeing the necessity for, they have to plan for their children, make the husband come out a house. We also see Koti Joes, according to sources in Nigeria and major in Funke Akindele is married, is going through some hard times, to the extent that Funke reacting in anger verbally told just leave my house. And they said controlling, which Abdul has been tolerating all this, but it keeps getting worse. At this moment, all is not perfectly well between Baba Ibeji and Yabu Ibeji. Now, guys, it's obvious that it is said that Funke Akindele is controlling the husband, which Nigerian man will not want a woman to control them. But as it is seen, she gave money pass, and now she come bring them to the lamplight, or now she come expose them that much, and now she come work more, she come get all those brand deals. Them you people can also see the same the arguments in their Amen Estate home quoted Funke saying, "Oh, quo owo mi je," when they tried calming her down. Our source of Funke Akindele has boldly accused Abdul Bello of squandering money, which he did not agree as the largest owner of company. We are not sure if this has anything to do with this apartment Abdul allegedly rented somewhere in Lagos. Skills since left Lagos for London, maybe to cool down and also give his darling wife some space to calm down also. Our London sources close to Skills have also said that Skills sorted to plan B because Funke has been controlling, which Abdul, I already read that before. She has been controlling. So my brother, why you can't go rent house where now some of you get the lion's share now? So as it stands, my people, Funke Akindele's marriage is rocking. Nigeria can't take first for everything. Entertainment una come take first, you won't come be divorce, violence una come take first. Everyday Nigeria, we go rest like that. Make we go further for Korra Obidi. Korra Obidi, we were saying that Korra Obidi was quiet because she knows nothing, but the husband don't come expose and say, you know, one can't talk about Korra Obidi, they get relationship. Chai, my girl, you can't get relationship with pregnancy. You terrible, oh. Anyway, make we know of man over talk to we no concern me. As it stands, we're blaming. I always say it's fine to always hear the truthful story before we start apportion blaming. Now who do, now who know to. Yes, Korra husband has come out and said she's a cheat and he has brought out proof, and Korra mad. Korra say he go reprimand, he go hold the picking them from the husband from Siam ever. Hey. So my people, that is what I brought to the table today. Oh, may our sisters Osinachi rest in peace. May Funke Akindele's marriage be restored, and may they spend reasonably, and may they come to a compromise. And may Korra Obidi, if they are going their separate way, let them go, because as it stands now, their marriage is very toxic, like that of Will Smith and the wife.